Have you ever signed up for a software that started costing $79 a month, and before you know it, it's at $227 a month, and the bill doesn't stop? I've been doing this mistake for many months now, and I see my bills rising. That's why I decided to build my own AI receptionist that costs less than 30 euros a month, requires no fancy tech. If you know how to click a mouse, you'll be able to do this just fine. And the best of all, you're going to use the same tech infrastructure that these expensive SaaS tools out there that you overpay hundreds of dollars use, which means the customer experience is more or less the same. What's up, guys? My name is Mahesh, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can build a DIY AI receptionist in less than 7 minutes. Trust me, this is not a tech tutorial. This is a business owner tutorial for business owners that are not tech savvy. So we're going to go through 3 steps together in this video, and by the end of this video, you will have a functioning AI receptionist. If you stick around till the end, I'm going to give you a bonus that jazzes up your old receptionist to a whole new level. And the best of all, you can just click a button and you download it and you have it. So stick around to the end.
7 minutes.
Alright, step 1 of this tutorial starts with you having a virtual number. If you have a corporate number already, you can call forward from your corporate number to this virtual number, which is what I'd recommend. So the customer that is going to call you doesn't have to change the number. You don't have to go and change your number in Google Maps and wherever you have to do it. It's still the same number, but it's just called forwarded here. If you don't have any number, I'd really recommend you to set it up as a virtual number the way I'm going to show it. I've tried different tools to do this. My favorite tool is Wipe because it's really price worthy. It covers a lot of countries outside the US and Canada, and they have great API documentations in case you want to add more tech features going down the road. And a bonus is they have a wonderful customer support team that answers very promptly. I've tried Twilio, I've tried Vonage, I've tried a bunch of other tools, and they typically don't have great coverage outside the US and Canada. And Twilio can get very complicated very fast. When it comes to Wipe, obviously you can sign up for free, but you don't get any phone lines with it. So you'd have to order a phone line. The way you do that is to click on order a virtual number. So you'd sign up to Wipe, which is free. Then you click on order a virtual number. And let's say you live in the United Kingdom. You type that and you literally pick an area or pick a mobile number. And you can see that if you pick a mobile number, there's a one-time connection fee and a monthly fee. And you can buy it per year or you can buy it per month. I generally buy it for a year because you don't change your phone number that often. Once you do that, you're going to find that under virtual phone numbers under settings. So you obviously have to pay and then it's yours, right? Once you've got the virtual number, your job is done. Obviously, you're free to add more virtual numbers. The process is exactly the same. For instance, I have a business in Sweden, Australia, Canada, and so on. So I have multiple virtual numbers. If that's the case for you, I recommend you buying all your virtual numbers from here because this process of connecting this to step 2 is exactly the same. For step 2, we're going to use a tool called ElevenLabs.io. It's a voice AI tool. Once you've signed up, it's free, but I recommend you to add $10 of credits for you to test before you put your receptionist live. You can see over here in my dashboard that 52 calls today, and it costed me just $1.78 in terms of the AI cost for running these 52 calls. So once you're in ElevenLabs, you're going to click on agents over here. Once you're in agents, you're going to click on new agent over here. You're going to click on business forward. You're going to pick your industry. I'm just going to pick healthcare and medical, which is what I work with. You're going to figure out what your main goal is over here. I'm just going to click up customer support. I'm going to call it testing YouTube. You're going to put up your website and then you're going to have this agent, right? I recommend you not to have chat only because then the audio is not processed. All right, now you've created an agent. I'm calling it testing YouTube. So what you need to do is to connect your number with ElevenLabs. To do that, you're going to come to the section over here called phone numbers. You're going to click on phone numbers. You're going to click on input number and you're going to click on from zip trunk. You're going to give this a label. So in this case, it'll be YouTube. And you're going to write the actual phone number, which you'll find over here. So in this case, I'm going to take my phone number over here and put it over here, right? Now you're going to take this media encryption, make it disabled. You don't need that. You're going to leave the zip trunk username and password field empty. You're going to scroll down to outbound and you're going to add this address, which is pbx.zadarma.com, which is the address that connects your phone number at Wipe with this service. So it's pbx.zadarma.com. You're going to change the transfer type to TCP. You're going to change the media encryption to disabled, and you're going to write your username and password. Where will you find your username and password? You'll find it under My PBX, and you're going to click on extensions over here. Over here, you can see that you have your login and you have your password. So you're going to copy the username and you're going to write your password. Once you're done that, you're going to click on import. And boom, now I have my number connected to ElevenLabs. So once you've connected your number, the last step that is required for you to do is to assign your agent. In this case, we're going to take the testing YouTube agent and assign it. Step 3 is the fun bit. You're going to prompt and make sure that the receptionist is ready to go. And that's it. So let's look at step 3 together. Over here, you can see that you have different languages to choose from. You can also add additional languages. You can add all of them if you like. You have a greeting message that you can customize. And here is the most important bit. You have a prompt that you really need to work on. I really recommend you to take whatever prompt you plan to write and work with ChatGPT to make sure that this prompt is really well dialed in. I recommend leaving the LLM model as it is because it does the job. But obviously, you can try Gemini. It's pretty good too. Depending on how you're going to use your receptionist, receptionist, I'd leave the reasoning effort to be none or low because you don't want the AI to be reasoning through complex problems. Then it's not a receptionist. The temperature, I'd leave it to deterministic or pretty low. You don't want it to be too creative because it can come up with shit that you don't want it to come up with. And finally, this is the big, most important bit. You want to have the knowledge base. So what I've realized with the receptionist part is that it requires you to be well structured, and most small businesses are not. You have data everywhere. So I'd really recommend you to bring all the data so you can train your LLM with all the information that is important for your business. And finally, you have different tools over here. I generally leave them as it is. If you just do this, you have a receptionist that's 80% ready to go, which means that you can call the number we just bought and the AI with this voice is going to answer. I also promised you a bonus at the end, and let me walk you through the bonus. If you're like me and you want your receptionist to actually be a little bit more smarter, you want to make sure that it takes all the transcripts that is automatically recorded in ElevenLabs, uses that transcript to make sure that it keeps learning. So this is what I do. What I do is after every call, I give it my knowledge base and I ask it to analyze the call and I ask it to tell me what was good about the call and what was not good about the call. I also ask it to SMS the customer if it has promised something during the call. So for instance, if it says that I'll send you an SMS with a booking link, I want to know if it said that, and if it did, I want the SMS to go out. This is where I love VoIP Wipe because you can simply just add a node on N8N and boom, it does the SMS for you and you can see it in the app if the SMS is sent. Now, if the call was negative, meaning the customer's not happy with the call, I want to know about that immediately. So I connect this to my CRM and I get a clean there. And irrespective, I want this all to be logged into my CRM. My CRM in this case is Brevo or Sendinblue. You can connect this to any CRM of your choice. So there you have it, guys. Your own AI receptionist that we built in less than 7 minutes. It doesn't require you to be a tech genius. It doesn't require you to spend hundreds of dollars every month on SaaS tools. You have full control using the same tech infrastructure that these expensive SaaS tools uses. So drop a comment and tell me what business do you plan to use this for. I've also given you my N8N workflow that I showed you as a bonus as a link below. So take it, use it, drop a comment and let me know how you plan to use it. I'll see you in the next video.